made of. My shield is a fortress. Tis but a scratch. I see. I see. Show me what you are made of. Your armor won't save. I'll strike you down.
another vessel of flesh wandering these damned lands. I sensed the stench of mortality upon you from miles away. Was it the church? The druids? Or have the old gods marked you as their sacrifice? Don't answer. All paths lead to eternal darkness. The wheel of suffering turns without purpose. You seek the crossroads, like all others before you, as if it would save you from what awaits beyond the veil. I am Baharit, a knight of the Abyss. It's where the weak gather, desperately clinging to the illusion of hope, to their prisons of flesh. It does offer temporary shelter, one final respite before the eternal night. Your soul is marked by corruption. I can see the void. If you seek liberation from the chains of flesh, I can open them. Your life has been nothing but a cosmic joke, but your death just say. Then my vigil ends. Excellent.
Who's there? Don't come any closer. I'm warning you, my husband is just downstairs. Well, if you're here to rob me, you're going to be disappointed. My husband and I live off the land. You won't find any riches here. That doesn't mean you can waltz uninvited into the first house you see. We live here. Does that satisfy your curiosity? Everywhere's dangerous. There's no such thing as a safe place on this island. That's something I've learned the hard way. Yes, one I do not tell to strangers who break into my house. No, he's very big. Then please just... Oh no! What have you done? Gods, you're heartless! What kind of monster would bring me fresh berries? My husband was kind, gentle, and caring. Well, of course. Who in their right mind just goes wandering? He wasn't impersonating anyone. That was my husband. I'm blind, not stupid. I know who lives in... You could give me a... Just take his remains and place them on... I don't know which god was worshipped there, but they sheltered me when I needed it, and then I need to see to the flowers and proper offerings, and... I just...
You'll be fertilising the soil. I won't go down easily.
my lucky day. This is my lucky day. Your rodent here! You're no match for our band. This is gonna hurt.
Finally, someone showed up. Listen, you've got to help me get out of this place. I've been stuck here for what feels like ages. Ah, right. My name's Brodin, and this is my house. Oh, well, it looks like my house, but I can't leave, and my dumb wife is nowhere in sight. Hey, sworn to her before the old mother and all that drivel. Why so surprised? Don't tell me she really made one of those freaks here her husband. Oh, Deirdre, I never thought you had it in you. Of all the lessons I taught her, I never thought that would be the one to stick. It doesn't matter now. Good of you to get rid of that thing. You just put it out of its misery. You know what they say. Marriage is hard work. Ours felt like squeezing water from a stone. Deirdre was a crappy wife. She was lazy, whiny, and her cooking tasted like shit. I'll admit, sometimes I got rough. But that woman tested my patience like nobody else. But I can see now there was one thing she did learn. Once they are sworn to you, they belong to you, whether they like it or not. Deirdre's deranged. She's spiteful and mean-spirited. Nobody could be happy with her. She makes it impossible. That beast stayed close to her because it had no choice. I've been here long enough to know how these things work. If a deal is made, it can't be unmade. I've always told her, like coals to like. We're not that different, regardless of what she claimed. Of course she didn't. She always loved playing the victim. The poor little abused blind girl. Exchanging her rightful husband for a beast slave probably doesn't seem as appealing as the fantastic love story she's concocted in her mind. I'm sure my loving wife had something to do with that. You see, one evening I went out to get some wood and saw a strange light. All of a sudden, a creature attacked me. I tried to fight it off, but I just can't remember what happened next. I must have passed out. When I woke up, I was here. According to them, I cannot leave. Ever. But now that you're here, and that thing that attacked me is back there as well, you could try killing it? What about her? She's still my lawfully wedded wife. I vowed before the gods to take care of her, and I will, just as I always have. Because I can't. I can't touch them. I can't do anything to them, yet they can do anything to me. They like to torment me. They tease me with promises of freedom. Oh, please, What's there to think about? Yeah, I'm not without faults, but who is? I don't deserve... I don't deserve this shit!
Here. Take. Give. Yes.
I don't deserve this shit.
You dare see a foolish mortal. He belongs to us. A deal now.
Hello? A deal? What? Broden? What does he have to do with anything? And what realm? I have no... It's... Are you suggesting that I somehow sent him there? That's absurd. If I knew I could get rid of him that easily, I would have done so. Anything. Everything. At first, I prayed to the gods to tell me how to be a better wife, to explain to me what I was doing wrong. Then I prayed for someone to save me, to take me away from here. The last time before Broden disappeared, Gods, I remember now. I asked them to take him away from me forever and give me... What do you... You tried to... What? He would have killed me the moment he came back. Please, just go, just... Leave me alone, get out...
What? Deirdre's direct that. And that seems normal to you? I know she's blind. That woman has completely lost her... I tried, but now that you're here and... Because I can't. They like to torment me. They tease me with promise. Please, you've got... What about her? She's still my lawfully wedded wife. What's there to think about? I don't deserve...
Here. Alone.
Hello? Oh, it's a deal. Broden. What? Oh, this feels just like... It feels like my beloved. So he's alive? You didn't kill him? Please, tell me everything. Broden, what does he... Are you suggesting that I... That's absurd. If I knew I could get rid of him that easily, I would have... And you believed him? I don't blame... We got married when I was barely of age. He fed my family so many beautiful lies that I believed him too. He promised to take care of me. Instead, he took everything from me. My innocence, my dignity, my eyesight. Anything. Everything. At first, I prayed to the gods to tell me how to be a better wife. To explain to me what I... Then I prayed for someone to save me. To take me away from here. And then there were nights when the last time before Broden disappeared. I don't know. I think I'll just... Wait. This orb you gave me, it's important, so I'll take care of it. And in turn, he'll take care of me. Here, take this key. There's a chest buried behind the house. Before I lost my sight, I managed to earn some coin with needlework. I hid it, thinking I could use it to run away one day. Take it all, I don't need it anymore.
battle!
I'll strike you down!
Your armor won't save you!
You'll fall to my sword.
Blow for blow!
Always a pleasure to see you. No need for that, is there?
Hello. Coming back to me, I envy.
Ah,
I wasn't expecting company.
always a pleasure to see you.
am an outcast, exiled from my home by the Red Death. My struggle continues on the Holy Island. Avalon. When you hear the word follow it. Set an example for other outcasts. It is our only chance to rid ourselves of the plagues of the earth.
Yes. Well, she believed. Well. And here are the. And here.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Isle of...
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else? Spare a coin for the hungry.
If you're here to chat, well, Aye, you've got a knack. Good. Marrow... Fine. Jobs. Okay. I don't know where all that... And as... It seems that over the past few weeks, just small amounts, someone... I thought I did. The next day, the problem... At first, but I don't know about you. In the storefront nearby. Back again? You are... Wow, look at you. You've done every... You know, sometimes I feel a bit odd posting all... But some people, they just need something to keep their hands busy. Keeps them from getting underfoot. Good to know you're one of those who can handle it. Keeps... So, good job, I suppose. Now don't...
Hello there. It's nice to see a new face, especially from this side of the... Really? You walk into the prison and ask the one man... Well, stranger, I'm Flan, and I am a prison guard. Fortunately, I'm not terribly overworked, now that most people... Oh, was that in Well, we have a beggar here, all mother bless his soul, who figured out that committing only minor... This way, instead of begging on the streets, he gets a root... How clever must you be to come up with that? I probably would have done the same if I were him. Be good.
You need something?
Open up, Fergus. We know you're in there.
Get lost!
Stop whining and open up! I've had enough of this lunatic. Keep an eye on him in case he gets out. What do you want? Then go be curious somewhere else.
Open up, Fergus!
Not a chance!
No, you could not, because it isn't your job. But if you really must know, yesterday one of our warehouses caught fire because of one of Furkit's inventions. Denim or... Come on, Furkit! I don't have all day!
I don't care! Leave me alone!
I don't know you either. Why should I trust you? Unless Denham says otherwise, we'll...
Furkit!
Get lost!
We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity we serve the people. Through service and duty we ascend to holiness. It is not the act alone that is weighed, but the intent and the fruits thereof. Yes? What reason do you have to interrupt my prayer? What could be more important? The body is a vessel of the Prophet's will, and its purpose is not to squander, but to glorify. Says a sermon written by Flamen that through the suffering of the body, I free myself from the snares of evil. Each strike of the whip creates a wound, a holy space to be filled with the K's Grail. I know which sinner you speak of. I also know he intended to read those books, tainted with lechery. I could not allow that, because I know all too well what they do to minds prone to living in impurity, as I know what that man intended to do with his sweaty hands panting over the next chapter. He intended to stain his soul with sin. People who are lost for their entire lives don't even realize they're on a path to nowhere, that each new crossroads only leads them more astray. I only want to protect them from this. I want to ensure that their life's path would have fewer moments of doubt over whether to succumb to temptation or resist it. Of course, I am a Red Priest, after all. I know much about the struggles of the spirit, about what shatters a person's dignity, about the acts that cloud the mind with a fog. I am not sure what you were trying to accomplish. It wasn't. Please, just go. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Why do you disturb? The validity of any Red Church procedures is not. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we... Why do you... Very bold words. the pain will go. I thought so. We are the sanctified martyrs. Why do you... And I don't appreciate it when we are the sanctified martyrs. Why do you... And I don't... We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity we serve the people. Through service and duty we ascend to holiness. It is not the act alone that is weighed, but the intent and the fruits thereof. A hand that... We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity we serve the people. Why do... And I don't appreciate it. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we are the sanctified... We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Why do... Yes, I stole those books that are thick with words yet imparting no virtue, filled with vulgar scandal. What did I plan? To burn them, of course. That is what Miss Liliana deserves. Yes, you heard correctly. Do you think I don't know what's in those books? I won't deny it. I needed to... I acknowledge that sin is a natural part of the soul, yet equally natural should be penance. Chasteness does not come easily, but that is why it is a virtue. Granting oneself relief through such primitive and vulgar... Have you read A Sermon on the Paths of Discipline by Brother Flamen? He makes a proper statement about those types. Hands that stray toward... Ah, you wish to have at least the bare minimum. Excellent. Look around our quarters. You should find that text, along with it. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. Through purity we serve the people. The sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for... We are the sanctified martyrs. You have returned. My decision remains... So, what has someone like you gleaned from them? I am, especially since it's written that a hand that lingers on selfish desire. Know this, the seed. Of course it serves a purpose. Meanwhile, to be men, how can a man be ready to protect his loved ones if he's so willing to blind himself? Just to remind you, a blind man... He serves indeed. It is true that this man, I must admit that I hold deep respect. Maybe the soul of that one is... I fear that sometimes this tone is necessary. In priestly service, avoiding an admission of guilt does not mean avoiding punishment. Your words, however, are wise. And there it is, the image of stripping purity from you kill holiness. And then, in the... Of course, this is exactly, we are your shepherd. This is not about, would it not be better if that is precisely why we must, as Brother Flamen says, treat your body like a sacred place, not a... That is, of course, an astute... However, I am full of faith that I have been placed on this path. Still, one could also view it from the... So, dear stranger, what about my role in all of this? Where would people be? Everything is tied to faith. Separating those two orders will... Enough. I see you've tried, but I won't debate matters of faith further. The books will burn. Now. We are the sanctified martyrs. Through blood we strive for purity. We are the sanctified martyrs. We are the sanctified martyrs. You... So it's no... Of mean how just... It is... I must maybe... I avoid your... And you... Do not waste your time. An excellent observation, and a keen use of the passage. Would it that is as that, however, still. So, what about? It is true that I myself was not always a Did that make me some that's speaking with you has been profound. I believe it was Kay herself who led our path. Thank you deeply for this dispute. Of course, I'll return your books. For now, I can't decide what should be done with them.
Please don't tell me they sent you after me. Is that what they're saying? Gods, this is a nightmare. I'd never desert. I swear, the lads are my I can't believe I'm going to die here. Of course I am, but it's impossible. I've searched every inch of this place, and there's no way out. Things still fall in from time to time, but that opening only works one way. So, I'm sorry, my friend, but we are well and truly stuck here. At least there's food. But if they... I don't envy you your... But, go ahead.
Another guess? My, how word must have spread. I didn't think there were still fools eager to walk in the shadow of my throne. I am Gaelic Tarian, rightful lord of Connacht, blood of Palamedes, born to rule, my legacy squandered by lesser men. And yet, here I sit, not in a hall of marble, but in this realm of broken things. Because I made a mistake, a single miscalculated mistake. I toyed with the wrong woman. I thought she was just another pawn in my game, a trinket to be used and discarded. But she was no trinket. She was a Bandrui, a woman of power, of the old ways, and she cursed me for my arrogance. And all I wanted was to live long. Yes, and then eternal life. Sounds like a gift, doesn't it? But no, I was not given life, only existence. Trapped in this mockery of a world, able to watch, to see, but never. I have seen my house crumble. I have seen weak men take what was once mine, and I have seen it all. This is a prison. Only those with true mastery over the old ways, druids, Bandrui, could tear a realm that both is and is not. A perfect, unbreakable. For me, it is damnation. A place where time does not move, where the world unfolds just beyond my reach. A theater where I may watch but never step upon the stage. And worst of it all, it is boring. No conquests, no feasts, no pleasure, no purpose. Just an eternity of watching. And the veil between worlds is thinning. The weirdness does not break easily. Only when the fabric of reality is my prison and your world should never touch. And yet, here you stand. It seems the world outside is shifting, twisting in ways it was never meant to. And when that happens, things... A tale like this should not exist. And yet somehow, you've slipped through. Whether that's for good or ill, I suppose we'll find out. Yes, you think this prison blinds me? No, I see the world. I watch my bloodline waste what was once carved, and he is not my heir. He is the ghost of a great... Ah, history. The great devourer. It swallows men whole. Palamedes, my ancestor. His name endures, woven into the fabric of Avalon. But me, I am the frayed end, the unraveled strand. And why? Because I ruled not with honeyed words, but with truth. Because Kunokt was mine. My name should have echoed through the ages, carved into stone, whispered in fear and reverence. And yet, here you stand, proving what I have long suspected. I was not lost to history. I was erased. Gracious. You mistake me for a king who begged to be loved. Gracious rulers are forgotten. Merciful kings are overthrown. I ruled with a firm hand because Avalon demands it. The weak do not last. Did my people fear me? Perhaps. But they obeyed. And obedience is the only thing that truly keeps a kingdom standing. Tell me, would you rather be adored and forgotten? Haha, clever. But this was not history's doing. This was her doing. A Bandrui's curse, not time's judgment. And yet, what's the difference in the end? Whether by time's hand or by hers, my name is dust. My throne is tainted. And the wretch who calls himself Tyrion sits upon it, a hollow shadow of what should have been. I believed eternity was the right of kings. Now I see it for what it is. A punishment, fit only for fools. I don't know. I cannot be killed. Not by blade, not by fire, not by time itself. I've tried everything. So unless you hold power equal to the one who cursed me, I wouldn't bother reaching for your weapon. You can always duel me, and die for my amusement if that suits you. Oh, now you are not the first to make such an offer. What am I, to refuse a dance? Come then. Let's see if your blade can carve deeper.
you know, talking to... Believe it. We're actually free. You? How did you manage to get us out of there? Oh, it's so good to be back. Funny, I didn't realize it before, but even the air in that place was... Guess I'll go report to Shine. Honestly, I'm glad you were there with me.
Back again? I didn't toss him, so? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Tell me this is some elaborate... Oh, mother have mercy. Can nothing in this goddamn... I may be a bit of a city woman, but you can't tell me that it's normal to have creatures made of bloody... And now you're saying there are cracks in the world. Well, that's some good news at least. Not gonna ask how, in case there's something about you. Thanks for your help. There might be something... Well, one of our warehouses burned down recently. When I checked what was left, I found a trapdoor. It must have been hidden under the floorboards, because I never... Problem is, it's sealed shut, and the lock looks ancient. Denholm told me to leave it alone, but it's been bugging me ever since. No, because I don't know how. I'm an officer in Camelot's army. Despite what the locals think of us, we don't go around stealing everyone's stuff. Yeah, I am. Really bloody curious. Can you... And who knows? You might find something useful down there. Even if it's just... Great. Let me know. Oh, and one more thing. There's someone in Connacht who could help you get through that lock. Name's Filth. Lives in what's left. Yeah, well, of all the things I've seen in Connacht, at least I've never caught Filth doing anything illegal. And as long as...
Nice to see you.
Hello again. If you need anything specific... Thank you. How's Walter? I hope he didn't greet to... Brother Ismat? Don't tell me he wanted to burn the... Oh, so Kai does condemn thievery after all. I can never keep track. Thank you for helping. Here, take some gold as a reward, and I'll make sure you get a disc. One more thing. I can see you're alright. No, this time. I'm not this time. It's serious. A matter of like, there's a stone tablet in Lord Devane's manor. A Delrida relic. And I need you to get... I need to ask you for something. It's serious. It might even... There's a stone tablet in Lord Devane's manor. The tablet was made by the Theud tribe and given to House Tarion as a token of friendship. It's cursed, I suppose. Look, I'm no Theud. I don't pretend to understand their magic. But I do know the tablet, the thicker the weirdness. And, well, we all know what happened to Lady Maeve. If that tablet killed her, it can't stay in... Aye, if I'd known, but I didn't. No until the Stone Wardens reached out to me a while ago, asking if I could petition Lord... I own a bookshop. I don't exactly have the social standing to march into Yvain's manor. Maybe it should, but it's also history. If the Stone Wardens are right, this tablet is one of the oldest examples of Theud craftsmanship. A piece of Delrida magic that survived on Avalon for centuries. Still, if it comes down to it, if it's a choice between taking it or leaving it behind to do more harm, destroy it. I'll deal with the Stone Ward. Ask any Ulf, and they'll tell you the whole Theud tribe isn't honourable. They'll also call the Volker about... But while I don't put much stock in prejudice, it does feel... No everybody gets an open door invitation to... It's not like I haven't tried. I spoke to that snake, Anselm, but he practically threw me out the gate. He set a price so high, I'd have to sell my bookshop and still come up short. When I told him about the danger, he accused me of lying, said I need to learn how to haggle. You know, I was just going to ask you to talk to Anselm for me. But if breaking in is what you... Just try not to get caught.
You doing okay?
This is unexpected, and you have a beautiful soul. I can hear them fluttering. Trust me. Even I want to be generous. I want to be good. And you... Souls, trinkets, all those that belonged to others, but are now yours, because you dared to reach for them. For you. A blessing of sophistication, or perhaps splendor. For those who have had something taken away, a blessing of absence. Even lack can be worth experiencing. Coins, items become coins. A man who is a scavenger, whether he's filth or not, also possesses a soul. A soul. Nothing more than a mongrel. Filth. Yet I could just as well be a lord, reigning... But no, that would be too much. The streets belong to everyone, along with their mud. Filth. Both a name and a title, one cannot forget about. There were people who made filth aware of my own filthiness. Let it feel special. Ah, the gateway to the hidden beggar's kingdom. To open it, you'll need a royal scepter. A truly fancy old key, which, lucky for you, I haven't been there for quite some time. I'll lend you my key, but only if you promise. A curious cube. It has symbols and moves, and it tinkles delightfully. The first time I was there, I was didn't want others to look at it. But now, I want to have it here. Here. Take the key. Bring the cube to me. Make me feel nice. The secret of a scavenger. What a dull world we'd live in if people shared all their secrets. Oh, of course not. Besides, would you really take a borrowed... No, you wouldn't do that, would you? You know very well that such things only bring about... Oh, one more thing. If you have anything that once belonged to... First and filth. Heavy souls don't rest so heavy on filth.
Oh, hello there. don't think you should be doing that.
Oh, is that you, Roy? Have you finally come to visit your grandpa? I won't listen. One more lie, and you'll all regret it. Anyone could write so. That's it. Good.
It's a pleasure to see you. Damn it. I know you tried. I can't run this hospital all on my own. Someone with money. Someone who can supply us with ingredients. At one point, I even considered asking the Red Priests for help. Then I thought about Orwin and the Merchants' Union. But I can't abandon the patients just to have a look. You do that? For me? Why? I just... I suppose. You come across a lot of rare ingredients on your travels. Thank you. I've been alone with this for so long. Here. Take this. Well, actually, the hospital is run by Camelot. I'm just an apprentice to Neonte, the priestess of the Alma. But the healer from Camelot is dead. And Neonte spends most of her time at Lord Yvain's. So... It is. It really is. The hospital's barely holding on. Camelot pays us a pittance for treating their soldiers. And the villagers just pay with what they can. But I can't make medicine with eggs and chickens. And even if I could, I don't have the time. Some days, I dream that someone will swoop in and take it all off my hands. Ideally, it would be Neonte. But I'm not sure I can count on her anymore. Still, maybe it's worth a try. Oh, she thinks I have everything well in hand. As if she doesn't notice it, all falling apart. I know I should feel flattered by her trust. But honestly, I'm just exhausted. I'm not even a priestess. The only training I've had is what she's given me. Ever since Lady May fell ill and died, Neonte's barely been here. She just sits by her grave. Truth be told, I'm a bit... Camelot treats this place like a field hospital. To them, it's temporary. The legate says Camelot simply can't spare anyone else. According to him, one priestess, and yet, his soldiers are the ones who are supposed to get priority. Even if they only have a blister, I'm required...
What do you... Ugh, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Oh. took you so long? Did you lose that toy? But I see you're all Oh, you remembered to always have... Do you remember why you got this plushie? I'm not sure if that's how it was, but anyway, tell me, when the Dark Knight... All right, but if a witch... Do you really think I'm just some mad old man? I've seen through all of you. I hope that's it. Good. What do you... Huh? What? But... Huh? Do you... I'm not sure if that's how... When the... All right, but... Do you really... That's good. Oh. What to... But... Huh? Do you... Don't forget about... No matter what happened, I've always been there for you too. When... All right, but... Do you really think I've seen that good? Huh? What? But... Huh? Do you... No, when... All right, but... Do you really think I've that good? Oh. What? But... Do you... No, when... All but... Do you really that good? But do you really think I'm just some mad old man? I can recognize that's good. What about you do? I'm not sure if that's how it was, but anyway, when all right, but do you really think I'm just some mad old... I've seen through all of you. I hope that's it. Good. Oh, what about... Huh? You do you? Ah, no matter I win. Oh, but... Do you really think I'm just some mad old man? That good. What about... Oh, you remember... Do you remember why you... I'm not anywhere when the... All right, but... Do you really think I've... That's it. Go... What the... Huh? Do you... I'm not anyway when the dark night... Oh, but... Do you really think I'm just some mad old man? I can recognize my own grandson. I've seen through all that good... Oh, I won. That's it. Goodbye. What the... Huh? You do... Aye. Don't forget about him. Remember, no matter what happens, or how things are, I've always been there for you when the... All but if... Do you really think I'm just some mad old man? I can recognize my own grandson. I've seen through all of you. I hope every one of you, that's it. Goodbye.
Damn it.
Huh? What but... Huh? You do you... Ah, no matter when the... All right, but if a wicked do you really think I'm that good? What the? No matter how win. But do you really think I'm just some mad old man? I can wreck. I've seen through all of you.
Have some spare food or coin?
Oh, hello there.
If it's quality you see... She is? That's interesting news. I thought it was funded by our brave Camelosian army. Or... who in turn dumped the entire response. That sounds like a complete disaster of mismanagement. Still, with a bit... That said, a hospital doesn't exactly strike me as a lucrative venture, and I'm not in business for charity. When I invest, I expect a return. And here... That's true. But in Kunacht, people would sooner dig up their grandmother's I need some Now that is an intriguing thought. I like it. We've healed the men here. Why not heal? Of course, we'll need to think about other ways to secure profits before word gets out. But you're right, the potential here is undeniable. With the right strategy, this could turn into something... Not just me, I hope. We'll need backing from the rest of the merchants. Start with Bonksy and Osmond. Get them to join in. And talk to Irwin, since we'll need an out. The more support we have...
Oh, hello there.
Hello, coming back. Ha! I'm not surprised he's asking me. Without my financial backing and, more important, they really value my involvement, and that gives me leverage. In other words, I can do a bit of both. Have you heard the legend of Robbie of Grubwood? A bandit who stole from rich merchants, and they say he was an incredible archer. People say the same about me, but I'm still waiting for someone to write a song about me, like they did for Rob. Robbie's long dead. I heard someone in his gang betrayed him. He's buried in a tomb not far from here, and that bow has been on my mind for... According to legend, it's made from centuries-old yew and enchanted by a druid. Bring me that bow. That's what I like to hear. I always say sticking close to older, more experienced. Am I right? What about it? Then what do you want?
Nice to see you. You're not here to talk about the men here, are you? Oh, there are far more exciting things to chat about. I'm Bonksy, by the way. I'm an adventurer myself. I have a few trinkets to sell. Good to... I don't know. I got an offer to supply ingredients for healing potions. But honestly, my adventures are more about leaping over chasms and escaping collapsing ruins. Maybe so, but it's still not worth spending as I could be exploring underground labyrinths or running from guards across a rooftop. That would turn my travels into a list of chores. No, thank you. I'll turn Alwyn down.
Oh, hello there.
Got money. And I assume you're here to... Why would merchants take over the patronage of a hospital? And why should I? Touching. The people of... It's true that my business has been ever since they started. Fine. You've got... Not yet. I've been having a serious problem with my supplies lately. Here's a list of items I particularly... Then I'll join this union. You daffodil. As for... as promised. I must...
You doing okay?
There's no need for violence. You're not... Oh, there I'm... I don't... Maybe I could... That would turn my travels into a list of... No. I'll You know... Oh, then I'm... I don't... Maybe I could... That would turn my travels into a list of chores instead of an advent. No. I'll turn Alwyn down.
I wasn't Scott. It's true.
Always a pleasure to see you.